Hi, this is Carrie Cooper for the Classic Rock Society of America. Now, should you ask any classic rock fan to list their top 10 favourite tracks of all time, chances are Lynyrd Skynyrd's Freebird would be up there. The band, synonymous with Southern hard rock, has weathered 50 years of music industry changes and the tragic loss of 3 band members at the height of their success, yet continue to rock out with their latest album, Last of a Dying Breed, right through 2014. Now, Lynyrd Skynyrd's roots go back to 1964. The core lineup was school friends in Jacksonville, Florida, where Ronnie Van Zant, Alan Collins and Gary Rosington formed the band The Noble Five. Being the 60s, there was a fair amount of hippie rock hair being sported, and their gym teacher at the time, a certain Lynyrd Skynyrd, was known to punish boys with the long hair. The band's name is a mocking tribute to him. In 1972, Leon Wilkinson joined on bass, as well as roadie turned keyboardist Billy Powell. But it wasn't until the mid-70s when Lynyrd Skynyrd really hit their stride. More boisterous and direct than other jazz, blues and concept rock bands at the time, they were considered a pretty sharp bunch of musicians among their peers. Spotted by Al Kooper, who was on tour with Badfinger in Atlanta, they were swiftly picked up by the Sounds of the South label. And once their initial radio play hit the ears of the rocking public in the shape of never-ending raucous Freebird, they were off. Fast forward to 1977, the band had just released their 6th studio album, Street Survivors, but just 3 days later the group were travelling by private jet between South Carolina and Louisiana when the plane crashed, killing 3 members and bringing an abrupt end to their rocking run. Gone were founder Ronnie Van Zant, Stevie Gaines, Cassie Gaines and 3 others. Lynyrd Skynyrd would reform in 1987 with Ronnie's brother Johnny Van Zant on lead vocals and primary songwriter. 27 years later, the evolving lineup and spirit of Skynyrd rocks on. Right now, the band continues to tour in support of their latest album, Last of a Dying Breed, with gigs in Australia and New Zealand, returning to the US in the late spring for a slate of shows. This is Carrie Cooper for the Classic Rock Society of America.